Hey friends, Alan Lee here with the Handyman Journey, and today I want to talk about something that's actually a pretty popular topic. What do you do when you get a bad review? I don't know about you guys, but when I got my first bad review, even my second or my third bad review, I was like, oh no, my business is ruined. Like, there goes my 5-star rating on Google, on Yelp, on Facebook, whatever it is. What am I gonna do now? There's someone out there talking bad about my business, giving me a bad reputation. What am I supposed to do? Well, in this video, my hope is to answer that question and how you can actually move forward from a bad review and how it can actually benefit you in the future. So, okay, let me start off by telling a little bit of a story here. Okay, I had this one client. I was in business. It was probably my first or second year in business. I had this one client that reached out to me via text, I believe. And at that time, I was trying to implement a new system in my business where I would refer everyone over to my website so they could fill out a work request form. It would come through via email, and then I would respond to their work request that way. So actually, he first reached out to me on Yelp. So my implementation of this system, although I do it way differently now, back then I was trying to kind of get a grasp on all these things. I was super busy. I didn't really have time to take calls. I didn't have time to help people, you know, as easily as I would have liked. So this was a system that I was implementing at that time. I do see the flaws in that, and that's actually another thing to remember when we're talking about what to do with a bad review. So remember that. Okay, let's get back to the story here. He reached out to me on Yelp, and he said, "Hey, Alan, I got some work at my house. I need some work done." Like I was doing with everyone at Yelp at that moment, I was saying, okay, go to honestlyhandyman.com, fill out a work request form, and I'll get back to you soon. So so on Yelp, he doesn't tell me where he's located or anything like that. He goes to my website, fills out a work request form, and when he does that, it turns out that he is actually in Folsom, which is actually another town around here that we, at that point, did not service. We did not service Folsom. So at that point, I emailed him back, and I said, unfortunately, we do not service Folsom at this time. I apologize for the inconvenience. If we can help you out, down the road, I will definitely reach out to you. And he emailed me back just irate, just so pissed off because I wasn't forward with him and upfront with him when he first reached out to me about not working in Folsom. So he was just very agitated that he had to go through this additional step to go through the website just to find out that we couldn't work for him. Now, I do see his frustration in there, but he went straight to Yelp and he blasted us on Yelp. It was absolutely ridiculous. Like, if you look right now, you can probably still see it. I think it's still a live review from about 4 or 5 years ago. Kind of crazy. I replied to the comment. I even tried calling him, and he actually answered, and I said, "Hi, is this, whatever his name was, this is Alan Lee." And right when I said Alan Lee, he hung up on me. And then he replied to the review on Yelp, and he said, "If you ever try and call me again, I'm gonna, issue a restraining order, this and that." Like, he was just so agitated because at the end of the day, I don't want people to think that I'm out to get them. I don't want people to think that I'm out to, ruin their day or anything like that. Like, I'm here to actually help. But a part of me helping them is actually me helping myself. So if I can't service an area, I can't service an area. That's just how it goes. But the interesting thing about so I responded to that review very kindly on Yelp, and I'm like, I'm sorry, so-and-so, this isn't how we want to run our business. I'm trying to implement a new system, and obviously there are still some things that I need to work out and learn from this situation. So I would absolutely love to talk with you more on the phone to learn more about your interaction and how I could possibly improve on things and make things better for you down the road. I have gotten more calls because every time someone calls our business, we ask them how they heard about our business. I've gotten more calls from that bad review than someone calling us because of a good review. Like, it's been awesome. Like, more people have mentioned that one review. They're like, "I am calling you because I was on Yelp. I saw this horrible review and I saw the way that you responded. That's why I'm calling you. That's why I want to work with you." It's been absolutely amazing. So what to do with a bad review? What to do with a bad review is answer kindly, respectfully, and learn from it. So those are the few things that you could do. Number one, choose the champion mentality, okay? We talk a lot here about the champion mentality and the victim mentality. You have two choices in every interaction that you ever make. You can choose the champion mentality or the victim mentality. The thing about us humans is we automatically default to the victim mentality every single time. When someone cuts us off in traffic, what do we want to do? We want to get around it. We want to, flip them the bird. We want, whatever. Like when someone, races around us in the car, we want to, speed up and race with them. Like when we see injustice being done to us out in the world, we want revenge. We want vengeance, right? That, though, is the victim mentality. The champion mentality is always taking the higher road. It's saying, if someone, say, cuts me off in traffic, maybe the first thought, instead of being like, oh, I got to get up there and make things right or whatever, I got to have this road rage, the first thought would be, wow, I wonder what's going on with that guy. Maybe his wife just called him and she just went into labor and she's at the hospital and he's going to be a first-time dad. Like, who knows? Like, the interesting thing about a champion mentality is a champion mentality always believes and thinks that other people have stuff going on, that the world does not revolve around us. Believe it or not, the world doesn't revolve around you. So that is the first thing you do. Choose the champion mentality whenever you're responding to these bad reviews, and also engaging with clients, whether they are nice or calm, or if they're irate or mad. You need to respond to them with a champion mentality, okay? The second thing that you need to do is always be courteous. It's very important to be courteous and be respectful in every situation. That goes along with the champion mentality. And then the next thing that I would say that is so important is always try and learn from every single thing that happens to you in life. Okay, someone has left you a bad review. Now listen to me, someone has left you a bad review because there is something in your business that didn't meet their expectations. Okay? Now that's interesting to think about, because sometimes their expectations are crazy and there's no way that your business can possibly meet their expectations. But sometimes, more often than not, something is lacking in your business. Whether it be communication, whether it be systems, whether it be processes, something is missing in your business that is causing people to have an adverse reaction to the way that you are doing business. So bad reviews can actually be profitable for your business. They can actually tell you what's going on. They can actually tell you what you need to change, what you need to improve on in your business. And that is actually very valuable information when you're talking about growing a business. So what I learned from that bad review is that I need to implement more systems and more processes in my business to make sure that something like this doesn't happen. One of those big processes that we implemented shortly after that was hiring our CSR, our Customer Service Relations Manager. And she's been fantastic. She's the person who answers all the phones, and she right away gets to a point of what we service, what our minimum is, whether we can help people out or not. And that is an absolutely phenomenal thing that we can do at the forefront of the conversation to see if people even want to work with us. Because when people call us, for one, they're interviewing us to see if they want to work with us, but we should also be interviewing them to see if we want to work with them, because sometimes there's people that we don't want to work with. So those are very important aspects. I have gotten a lot more bad reviews down the road, but each time they have actually pinpointed something that is lacking in our business. Like I said, whether it be communication or processes or systems. So I would encourage you guys to keep those in mind. Choose the champion mentality, be courteous, and always look for ways that you can improve on your business to make it more streamlined, to make it more approachable for a business and really satisfy the customer's needs. So that's been a little bit of information about bad reviews and how to interact with them. Hope this video helped. Like this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave me a comment in the comment section below about some of your bad reviews and what you've done in regards to those. Thank you guys so much, and we will catch you on the next video.